Overall, it has been just a very warm day across the area. It almost feels more like summertime than spring. Not seeing a whole lot of activity showing up on our sky cams right now. That is expected to change. We are in the warm sector of our next storm system, so that's why we've got such warm temperatures in the area. Carbondale running at about 75. On top of that, we've got a decent amount of moisture as well. Dew points running in the 60s. Carbondale reporting about 62. As far as the temperatures go across the entire viewing area, some of us actually warmed up close to 80 today. Most of us still holding on to the mid to upper 70s. Mount Vernon reporting about 77, Kennett 73, Piedmont at about 75 degrees. So what we're going to have to keep a close eye on is that potential for these strong to severe thunderstorms overnight tonight. We are expecting that to move in by about 11 o'clock, and it'll stick around until the very early morning hours. So it is a night that you want to make sure you have multiple ways to get alerts and something that will wake you up. Those storms will stick around early Tuesday before starting to move out. And then behind this system, we're talking about very cloudy, chilly, and just kind of dreary day ahead of us by the time we get to Wednesday. So here is a wide look of the radar. This is a look at that storm system that we're keeping an eye on, of course, this evening. That warm front is off to our north, that area of low pressure off to our west, along with that cold front. All of the yellow that you see showing up across Missouri, down into Oklahoma, even into Texas and central Illinois, that is a tornado watch. This tornado watch is not in effect in our region. We may have one later this evening as it starts to get closer to our area. But like I mentioned before, unfortunately, this is going to be a late night event. So this is a look at that futurecast. We're not expecting things to really ramp up here at home until we get to about midnight tonight. So as early as 11, but then closer to midnight, we'll start to see some of this activity working into our north and western counties. It's looking more and more like the focus will be through the northern half of the viewing area, so through parts of southern Illinois. And this is going to continue until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. After we get through that, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, a few showers throughout the day on Tuesday, but that severe weather threat will have come to an end. When it comes to those hazards, that primary threat is going to be high winds. We could see some winds of an upwards of 70 miles per hour. Of course, there is that potential for a brief spin-up tornado as well, and we are tracking large hail. So multiple ways to get alerts is what you're going to want tonight. This is a look at some of those wind probabilities where we have those higher threats for those strong winds or through the northern portions of the viewing area where you see these lines coming down. That's a significant threat for parts of Hamilton County, extending through Jefferson, down into Franklin, Perry, Jackson, and into Perry County in southeastern Missouri as well. So just some things that we kind of have to keep an eye on. If you are using that Storm Track 3 app, make sure you have those alerts turned on. Otherwise, they won't go off and wake you up. Of course, the NOAA weather radio is also a great option. We will see a break from the activity after Wednesday. We dry out Thursday, Friday into Saturday. Unfortunately, a lot of people want to know about that eclipse day. It's not going to be an entirely clear day. I mean, we're still a week away. Things could change, but we are tracking a small chance for some rain and some clouds. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on that as well.
Yeah, we'll be all wanting to know as we get closer.
Yes, same.
All right, thanks, Jacie.